Greg Olson with you, the All-Pro Chris Boswell with the honors. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And he'll bring it up to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
The city just made a sleep, people diabetic. They mouths get full of deceit. Let these cowards tell it. Welcome to New Orleans with the etiquette of LA yelling. Getting bad, but somebody gotta do it. Come on, put up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it. Turn the TV off, turn the TV off. 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 Crazy, scary, spooky, hilarious, crazy, scary, spooky, hilarious, crazy, scary.
Wow, indecision right away. Delay of game to start this drive. The Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. It's the tight end Kraft in motion.
Ready?
From the gun, it's Love. There's a short one caught by Kraft. He'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. That'll be a gain of 20, much of it coming after the catch as they pick up the first down.
Here we go. Check, smash. Ready.
Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Second down throw for Love. To the left side, he finds Kraft. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
Let's give some credit to this offensive line. Once they identified the blitz, you could see them communicating with one another to make sure everybody is on the same page. And that's what gave the quarterback enough time and found the open man.
We'll try to run it here with Jacobs. And he will convert. Good job there. Drive continues at the 48.
An early test here for that offensive line, and they come through. They're going to have to continue to find space in the ground game for their running backs to continue to move the chain. So, nice job there. Give them a lot of credit. Now the question is, what is the adjustment on the defensive side of the ball in the next third down situation?
Once again, it's Jacobs. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of one.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12.
Here we go. White, black, hut.
Love to throw. That's caught by Golden, right side. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the...
That is caught for the throw. Romeo Dobbs. Touchdown, Packers. It's his third touchdown catch this year. Brandon McManus now to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Packers will take a 7-0 lead. 12 teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone, 4 touchdowns. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Let's go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Throwing at the outset, it's Howard. That's out wide to Waller. And he'll be out of bounds here, and it's only a gain of a yard.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8. Working out of the gun, here's Howard. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. A gain there of 15. Good for a Steeler first down.
Every staff in the league that understands that we have to play a rookie quarterback, regardless of their talent, regardless of how high they were drafted. The ideal situation is to fill that huddle with as many veteran players as possible. The quarterback's going to be young. He's going to make some mistakes. The more veteran, talented guys around him, the easier it is to weather those mistakes.
That one intercepted. Set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Ready?
On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Set, ready, go. Ready.
Out of the shotgun, it's low. That pressure gets there, and down he goes. Jump back up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
Ready.
Throwing is Love. He's got it about the 8, and he will score. Matthew Golden. Touchdown, Green Bay. It's his 4th touchdown on the year.
is just backbreaking here. If you're the defense, you feel like you're in a really good spot. It's third and pass. You understand what the offense likely has to do.
And trouble on this extra point. It is blocked. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team gonna let that one go. He'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
To throw it on first down is Howard. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. DK Metcalf was the intended target. And it'll be second down.
Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
Second and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 70 range, 70 range. Trap 60, come on, set. Grab the 80.
From the gun, it's Howard. He's got Fireman open on the left side. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. They get 15 on that game. That's a Steeler first down.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
19, 19. Set track 60.
Out of the gun, it's Howard. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
Big loss on the play. Brings up second down.
Cougar 19.
Here's Howard. He throws right side down the field, and it is brought in. This has been bizarre. From second and a mile, a huge gain, but still short of a first down.
So often, sacks, especially on first down, can be drive killers. But their ability here to take this from second and long to third and short, they've got a really good opportunity here, Mike. If they don't get it on third, I'd be surprised if they go for it on fourth. I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's four-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on third and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
Howard to throw here on first down. He's going to take a shot down the field. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. Next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
19, Tiger, 79.
Howard now to throw it here on second down. That's going to be incomplete. Covered very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
third down is Howard. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Harrington Valentine. And the Packers are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on fourth down.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again. I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Peyton Wilson. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back end coverage work together. Man, that was big-time ball.
He'll run with the rookie, drafted in the third round. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the Packers' 24-yard line.
So, we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Packers on top, and we're back to the Steel City after this. The Steelers with the football to begin the second quarter. They've got it 2nd down and 12 to go. Howard. That one out in front of his big target. They cannot connect, and it falls incomplete.
And this is where the timing of these passing games, you see guys, they call it routes on air. Like during the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. And in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front of it.
Out of the gun on 3rd down. Here's Howard. And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
And he missed it. It's no good. And they do not cut into the deficit.
You know, the hardest part about these missed kicks, Mike, is for all the guys that work so hard to put the ball in position to come away with points. You kind of trot off the field. You're hoping that next possession has a different result.
On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And he'll get forward for about a yard. Derek Harmon in for the tackle.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd down and 9. They'll run the draw with Jacobs. And he'll work this forward to the 35. That's Alex Highsmith in for the tackle.
A 3-yard pickup, and it's 3rd down.
Here comes 3rd and 6.
Here we go. Set. Yellow. 43. Ready?
Here's Love. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to do a better job of generating chunk plays once he gets outside the pocket and they transition into scramble drill. Instead, nobody really uncovers downfield, forces him to make a difficult throw, and falls incomplete.
And some nifty running on the return. Picked up some good yardage before he was taken down.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Howard. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. More times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man. So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Cowboy 80. 19 tight. 19 tight. Back 60.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Metcalf reels it in on the right side. And he's out of bounds, up close to the 45-yard line. Able to get loose after the catch for more yardage. That'll be a pickup, 21.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Going to run this over the center with Johnson. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Xavier McKinney up there to make the stop.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 7.
Come 19.
Now, Howard. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
18, 5, 60 backward, 60 backward. 79 Bronco. Let's go.
Throwing is Howard. And that is incomplete.
And after that last incompletion, it's really the story of the game. This offense has had a really hard time sustaining drives that can lead to points. You can sense the frustration, not only on the sideline, but really in the entire stadium. They've got to get something going, especially early in these drives, so they can find themselves in scoring position and come away with some points.
And a very solid return as they're able to bring him down.
Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Check field, yellow, 43.
The man in motion is Watson. They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. And a nice run there on first down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 31-yard line.
Check white. Here we go. Set. Black 4K. Go steal. Check, huh?
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he is tough to bring down. Finally, the defense gets him on the ground. It'll be no gain on that long as running.
Now, there hasn't been a whole lot for this crowd to be excited about on either side of the ball, but at least now the defense is trying to be that spark. Nice tackle for loss there. Can they do something to build upon to try to get this team going?
That one hard. He finds Golden. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
At the 47-yard line.
Let's go.
The man in motion is Watson.
Black shot.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll come back to the Steel City after this. Here's 2nd and 9.
Ready. 6. 33. Yellow.
In motion goes Dobbs. That's deep for the back of the end zone. Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from the football, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
3rd and 9.
Here we go.
The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts to talk things over before 3rd down.
Ready. Come on, set. Move, 32. Set.
From the gun, it's Love. He'll take a shot here, back of the end zone. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. Christian Watson, the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up 4th down. Now Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their 2nd, as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. Here's Daniel Whelan now. The punt for the 2nd time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. And he didn't give the Gunners a chance to get down there and make a play for him. It's into the end zone and a touchback. first down with Howard. There's a short one caught by Fienz. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
On the ground, it's Johnson. Into the secondary, past the 40. Inside the 20. And he will dive into the end zone. 71 yards. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. And back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Packers 13, Steelers 7. Chris Boswell, we kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. For the return, it's Keyshawn Nixon. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Here's Love to throw. Here's a screen taken in by Jacobs.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
2nd down and 8.
Here we go. Here we go. Red. 60 red. Ready? Go. Ready?
Now Love. He'll take a shot for Watson. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete.
I love that they continue to stay aggressive here, Mike. And that route right there, we used to call it a big 8. It's a deep post route, but the ball placement isn't exactly where it needs to be, and that's a missed opportunity.
3rd, they need 8.
Let's go now. Check.
Now Love. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. They'll go for it. Love. That's incomplete. Derek Hall on 4th down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down.
Okay, ready? 60-6.
Trying the left side, it is Johnson. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. And his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year. What a standout performance early on in this one. That is 2nd rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers move out in front by a point. It's 14-13. Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
On the ready. Come on, set. Red, 38. Cut.
On first down, it's Love. He'll get this one out to Jacobs. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield. Give him 14 on that play, one first down.
Ready.
Love to throw on first and 10. He'll let this one rip, looking for Watson. And he will score. Christian Watson, touchdown Packers.
That is just a complete disaster. I mean, we're in the final seconds of the first half, Mike, and you give up a huge explosive play that results in a touchdown. No matter what you've done all half, it completely changes the game.
32%. Cut. Ready.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. And he takes it into the end zone, so they get 2 more on the board here just before halftime.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
So, still the matter of 6 seconds remaining in this half. And the kick's away. Short kick taken just inside the 20. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Let's go now. 60 by 6. 60 by 6. 79 Bronco.
They're going to go play action with help. He's going to let this one go deep. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. So the drive begins with a give to Johnson. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 39-yard line.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 6. Another run here with Johnson. And he's going to take this past the 45. That's good enough for a first down.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
Play action, it's Howard. And he can't hang on through the contact, incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Viking, 18. Warriors, 70, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Work to do following the sack. It is third and long. Working out of the gun, here's Howard. He'll look deep, left sideline. What about that? Out of bounds, all the way down inside the 15. A big play and a much-needed one as well. And even 50 yards.
60 Bison, 60.
On the handoff, it's Johnson. And he's got another one. Touchdown, Steelers. 3 touchdowns for him now in this one. And he's up to 10 on the year.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Boswell now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Steelers will even the score. It's now 21 all. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. Here's Nixon on the return. Wow, they are hitting now. Been a tight game. And he takes a big shot there on that return.
At their own 24-yard line.
Let's go now. Black 40. Left. Cut.
Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Ready. Yellow, blue, striker. Set. Cut. Ready.
A second down throw for Love. That's caught by Golden, right side. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 7.
Strike. Let's go. Set.
They'll run it straight ahead with Jacobs. Past midfield to the 45. And he's going to be taken down, but not until he reaches the 20-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 36 yards.
This is a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Ready. Check. Pink. Black. 95. Ultra. Hut.
Now, Jacobs. He'll take this down to the 2-yard line, but they are in business. First and goal coming up.
A huge advantage to red zone offense is the ability to run the ball. In this case, I thought he was going to score. Takes it all the way down inside the 2. Sets up first and goal.
A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's first and goal.
32. Set.
Jacobs is in. Touchdown, Packers.
Touchdown, Green Bay.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. And he will go all the way. Metcalf, touchdown Pittsburgh.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
Boswell adds the extra point. And the Steelers have come back to level things. It's 28 all.
Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Here's Nixon on the return. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
Take over first and 10. At their own 21-yard line.
Set. Hut. Go. Check. View.
On first and 10, here comes Jacobs. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 5.
26-yard
Set.
line.
52 point. Stand up. Ready, go. Ready.
From the gun, here comes Jacobs. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
For the middle, that one caught by Watson. And he's going to have the 1st down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a 1st down.
A run up the middle with Jacobs. And he'll be forced out of bounds just a couple yards short of the 1st down. That's a pickup of 8.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 1.
Ready.
They'll run out of the gun with Jacobs. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the 1st down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on 3rd down.
Oh, there's movement up front. That's going to make this 3rd down a lot tougher.
Ready.
So, from 3rd and 2, back him up to 3rd and 7.
Set. Go. Ready.
Love to throw. He'll take a shot for Watson. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. It sets up 4th down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with it.
Set. Hut. Set.
On 4th down, Love. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down. Now Howard on 1st down. That'll be caught by the running back one. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. A pickup of 15 in the air. Good for a Steeler 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Howard. Right back to Warren again. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. 2nd and inches.
At the 9-yard line.
They run out of the gun with Warren. And he'll fight forward. Doesn't get a hold up, but he got what he needed. It is 1st and goal coming up.
And the Steelers
So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the third quarter. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Tie game, fourth quarter. What a sequence looming here as we get to first and goal. The throw is Howard. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone.
And he will score again. Touchdown Steelers. What a night he's having. That's 4 touchdowns in this game alone. That touchdown puts him in double digits. Now 10 rushing touchdowns on the season. On for the extra point is Boswell. It's up and good. And the Steelers will go up by 7.
Steelers 35, Packers 28. Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. This is taken in at the goal line. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's first and 10.
Set, ready.
They'll run the toss to Jacobs. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout. It's a gain of 16 and very quickly a first down.
Come on, cut.
On the ground, it's Jacobs. And he maneuvers his way forward. A gain of 6.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
Once again, it's Jacobs. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
This back's been having his way all night long, Mike. Just a lot of room to operate. Great job by the offensive line all night long, but in this case, defense does their job. They're able to penetrate, get in the backfield, and take him down for a loss.
From the gun, on third down, it's Love. Exiting the pocket right. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And that was very nearly a disaster at this juncture of the game. But fortunately, a teammate able to cradle it, and they keep possession.
Ready?
Love to throw it on first down. That's complete to Jacobs. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
6-yard pickup brings up second and 4 at the Steelers' 41-yard line.
Throwing on second down, Love. And he'll be taken down. They got him. Back at the 50-yard line. They need one right now. Third and long.
Third and 12.
On play action, Love. He's going to uncork one. Looking for Wicks. And he is short of the goal line, but they are in business at the 1-yard line. It's a big play when they needed it the most. It's a gain of 49. It's the tight end Kraft in motion. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Green Bay. That his second touchdown tonight. A huge touchdown there in the fourth quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? You're an extra point away from tying this thing up, and we got ourselves a ball game.
Looking to double up here, score the touchdown. They want more. They're lining up for an onside kick.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Trying to burn some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 7.
From the gun, it's Howard. Down the field, but it falls incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
So out comes the veteran, Chris Boswell, in a big spot. This to stretch the lead to more than a field goal. And this one is off the mark. It is no good. And this lead will stay right where it is.
They're just trying to extend the lead here, and this is definitely one they're going to want to have back.
Ready. Ready. Blue 32. Ready.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. Dobbs open left side. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain. Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this.
On the double.
Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10.
Ready, ready. 60 red, white, blaster, 6. Set, go. Ready.
They'll drop to throw. To the left side and taken in by Golden. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Here's 1st and 10.
Set, hut. 52 blue.
From the gun, it's Love. Oh, what a pressure there. He can't get a throwaway, and he's taken down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get to the backfield and bring him down.
On second down, Love. Get this over the middle to Golden. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
As the saying goes, Mike, you need your big-time players to make big-time plays, and the moment doesn't get bigger than this. Find yourself down. A touchdown gives you a chance to win this thing in regulation, and I think they got a shot.
He'll try and throw for it on 3rd and 1. That one's caught. He finds Golden. That's catch 3 just on this drive, and it gets his team a first down.
And now we're at the point of the game, Mike, where someone has to step up and make a play. That's exactly what this quarterback and his receiver did. It gives them now a fresh set of downs and a chance to go down and make this game very interesting.
45, White.
Here's Jacobs. And he's taken down. That will get them a bit closer. Every yard going to help the field goal kicker right now. Now Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their second. And the clock will stop with 45 seconds left in the game. They'll come up now for second down.
Set, ready. 33, yellow.
In motion goes Dobbs.
Ready?
They'll go with Jacobs. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard, but that's it. Now it looks like we have an injured Packer player on the field. That is a worrisome development here late in the game. Towels waving, Steeler fans on their feet. It's 3rd down.
Come on, set.
They'll keep it on the ground. And this defense holding their ground. They'll stop him for no gain. 4th down, straight ahead.
You know, Mike, what separates the really elite defensive edge players from everybody else is not only their ability to rush the passer. That's what everybody focuses on. But, man, the defensive ends that are good in the run game, those are the guys that never leave the field. And that's really where you see the highs and lows of this game, Mike. I mean, on one sideline, celebration, hands in the air. The other, disappointment. That's a tough one to stomach. You've got a chance here to take the lead late, and you can't convert.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground with Johnson. Finding room at the 35. Gets to the edge at the 30. How about that run all the way down to the 25-yard line? A big one here in the 4th quarter. 55 yards on the game. On 1st down, right back to Johnson. He's to the 10. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So this one in the win column for the Steelers. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. In the end, a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That is the difference in this one. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Steelers, winners, as we say so long from the confluence of the Three Rivers in Pittsburgh.